Good morning, students. I welcome you all to our ninth session of robotics. Today's session is very interesting as we are going to explore new feature of Plasmo software. As I already discussed with you that we can make apps also using Plasmo software. So today we are going to make an app which can control our car. Till now you were using remote control or programming to control your car. But today we are going to make an app which can control our car. So let us decide that which elements of the Plasmo should be used. So I have used two motors which are attached to the wheels to move the car forward, backward, left or right. And then I'm going to tell you how to make the buttons on the app to control the car. Start, stop, left, right or backward. Fine. So let us first discuss the program which we are going to make. So first is when forward is click. Now where this forward will be, this forward button we are going to make in the app. So when forward button is clicked, motor 1 should move anti-clockwise and motor 2 should move clockwise. So why these two different directions now? As you have already seen in our car, I will show you again. See, I have used the motors in the opposite direction. Whenever we use a single shaft motors, in Plasmo software we have single shaft motors. So here the direction will be, if you move the car forward, so one motor will move in the clockwise direction and the other will move in the anti-clockwise direction. Only then the car will move forward. So now when you want to go to reverse, when reverse is clicked or you want to go backward, then the direction should be interchanged. Now the motor 1 will move in the clockwise direction and motor 2 should move in the anti-clockwise direction. And when stop is clicked, then both the motors should be stopped. As you already know that for the left turn, the left motor should be stopped. So I'm considering motor 1 on the left side. So motor 1 stop and motor 2 forward. Then we will wait for the turn and then again both the motors will start moving in the forward direction. Similarly in the right, for the right turn, right motor should be stopped, that is motor 2 should be stopped and motor 1 will move forward in the anti-clockwise direction. And then wait for 2 seconds and then both the motors will start moving again in the forward direction. So this is the control of the car. These commands you already know. But now the new thing is making the buttons in the app. So when you open the Plasmo software, it looks like this. So I'm going to create new. I'm going to give the title as Smart Car. I'm skipping all these things. This you can fill yourself that the objective is to make an app to control the car. Let us create. So here, as you already know, that there are three features: simulator, then app design, and then our programming in canvas. So I'm going to show you now app design today. We will take the simulator later. So as you want to add the screen here, add the button here. So I'm clicking on button and I'm going to give it the name as button forward. Forward. Okay. Fine. Now we can change the features of this button. Now here, what do you want to display? So I want to display here is only forward. Forward. Fine. And here you can increase or decrease the height of the box also. Fine. For example, like this. I'm taking it as 45, for example. Fine. And when you scroll down, you can see the patterns of the boxes also, like this. Fine. So I'm taking this one. You can align the text also. You can change the font size also. I'm taking it as 20, for example. 20. So now it is not fitting in my box. So what I should do is, I should now again go up and I have to increase the width. So that means if I take it as, for example, 200, so now it is fitting. See, so like this, you can increase or decrease the height and the width. You can increase the font size, or you can change the font style also, like this. You can try different things here. So I'm taking this Times Roman. Now you can change the background color also of this button. Now if you want to take it, for example, light blue, so it will come like this. Fine. You can give border color also. Border color you can change. Border color I have taken, for example, I'm taking this one. So this is my forward button, and here you can change the font's color also. So here I can take black only. Fine. So here I'm taking black. So you can upload the image also from here, but here I'm using only a simple button for the forward, and I'm saving it. So it will look like this. Now we have to add 5 buttons. So again I will go here. Then I'm going to go to forward. This was now backward. Backward in small I'm taking. Okay, so now again we will write here back. Right? Or let it be backward. So here again, if you want to increase or decrease the sizes, you can do. Earlier I had taken here 45 or 50, and here it was 200. And then I have taken this. Then we can change the font size again, 20. And then background color was light blue. Right? And this color also I had changed. So you can try different things here. Save. So here it is, forward, backward. Now let me take one more button for stop. Stop me, I will type here now. Stop. And I'm going to keep it like this only. Save. So here it is. Stop. Let us take left and right now. Button underscore left. So text, whatever text you want, you have to type it in this box. So here I'm going to type now left turn. Fine. And if you want again the same features, it should look almost synchronous. So I'm taking all the dimensions like that only. Then here, and then font size 20. Then background, you can change the background if you want now. Let it be green. Done. Okay. So here you can change the placements also. So last button we are going to add now is right. So again here I will type right turn. Again the dimensions of the boxes. Then font size I'm changing, and I'm taking here light green color. Okay. Okay. So this is my right turn. So you can just change the placement wherever you want. I'm taking it like that. No. Okay. Now we will go to simulator. Now in simulator, now if you want to change the placement, because we cannot see all together. So let us take like this. So you can change the placements as per your liking. Okay. So now we are going to add, as we know that we are going to use 2 motors today to move the card. So sim motor, and one more element I'm going to add, that is sim motor 1. So they are overlapping. Just do it like this. Or we will do it like this. Now we will go here in our programming part. So let us hide this so that we have enough place to do the things. Now we'll go to this category like button. So whenever button forward is clicked, then we have to go to motors. So start sim motor, duplicate. I will take medium speed here. So as I told you, the one should be in clockwise and the other should be in anti-clockwise. I will duplicate to save the time. Backward is clicked, then it is anti-clockwise, it should be clockwise. Now next I will again duplicate. So I want stop. Stop button, what we have to do is we have to remove this and again we have to go to motor to stop both the motors. Fine. So now for the left turn and right turn. For the left turn and right turn, what we will do is left turn. Again I will go to motor. So motor 1 will stop and motor 2 will work. So here it is motor 1. And here again we have to give the timing. Timing, where is it? In the expand controls category. We will wait for 2 seconds. Right. Now for the right, it will be easy if I take the duplicate. I will take the right button, but here I will change the motors now. Wait for 2 seconds and again start moving again. Sorry, it should be clockwise and it should be anti-clockwise to make it move forward. Okay, I hope the idea is clear till here. Now let us check the execution. So for the execution, I have to turn on the simulator and turn on the app screen also. So I will play forward. See, both the things are moving. Just imagine actually the motors are on the opposite sides. The shafts are on the opposite side. So we have to take the different direction. Now backward. So it is going backward. Stop. It stopped. Left turn. So only one motor is working. See, it is moving slow. Why? Because we have given the speed as slow while taking the turn. See. So it is taking turn for only 2 seconds and again making, again start moving forward only. Fine. So now again you can just see the program. Everything is perfect. If you want to increase the speed here also you can do, but while taking the turn, generally we keep the speed low. So that is why I have given it like this.
Now, as I have already discussed that today we are going to use the cardboard model of a car and 2 wheels and 2 motors. Now I will first explain you about the direction of the motors. When I will click on the forward button, see the direction of the motors. Both are going forward. But when I am keeping the direction of the motor like this, now you observe the direction of the shaft carefully. One is going clockwise and the other is going anti-clockwise. But when I am keeping like this, only then the car will move forward. So as the direction of the motor, shaft of the motor is different, that is why we are changing the direction of the motor. When I am going to press forward, see it is going forward, stop, reverse, again stop, then left, stop. I will go a bit backward, stop, and then right, stop. I hope you like this activity. Thank you.